Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. For the past few months, Kevin Owens has been on a rampage, becoming a force to be reckoned with. The prizefighter has been unhinged, destroying his closest allies one after another, the most recent victim being his longtime friend Sami Zayn. With his actions transcending the heights of ferocity, a WWE legend might return from hiatus to teach KO a lesson. WrestleMania season has officially kicked off, and Randy Orton could be gearing up for his comeback on the upcoming episode of SmackDown. The Viper has been away from television since receiving a ruthless piledriver from Owens in November last year. Therefore, the desire for revenge could be burning within him, which might prompt Orton to come back. The Apex Predator might return next week, looking to put an end to Kevin Owens' terror on SmackDown. He could launch an unhinged attack on the prizefighter, punishing the latter for all his despicable acts. The possibility of Randy Orton returning on the upcoming episode of the Blue Brand ahead of Elimination Chamber is quite good. It is because Owens' mayhem has reached a whole new level, and Orton seems to be the only man who could stop him at this point. The Viper coming back from hiatus could lead to the highly anticipated feud between him and KO. Besides, the road to WrestleMania has begun, and keeping Randy Orton away from WWE would be a missed shot. Will Kevin Owens receive a dose of his own medicine next week? It remains to be seen, as the above angle is currently speculation. WrestleMania 41 is just 2 months away, and KO's direction for the spectacle remains unclear. Ever since turning heel, the former Universal Champion has made several enemies. With Randy Orton already seething for revenge, Kevin Owens made a new enemy on Raw in the form of Sami Zayn. As a result, fans have been wondering who the prizefighter would face at the grandest stage of them all. There is a good possibility that KO might face Zayn at WrestleMania 41 instead of Orton. It is because WWE would not kickstart a new rivalry for him on the road to WrestleMania when the Viper wasn't already there. Kevin Owens attacking Sami Zayn on Raw seems to be an indication that the Triple A-led creative is sowing the seeds of a potential encounter between the two Canadians. Although this match could take place at Elimination Chamber, the chances of it happening at this year's Mania are relatively high. Meanwhile, WWE could start the feud between Zayn and the prizefighter in the coming weeks, leading to a match at the upcoming spectacle in Toronto. The Stamford-based promotion may postpone the feud between Orton and Owens for the post-Mania season, which would pave the way for a long-term storyline. Kevin Owens has always been known as one of the most unpredictable and dangerous competitors in WWE, but his recent actions on SmackDown have taken things to a whole new level. The prizefighter has been leaving destruction in his wake, taking out opponents in ruthless fashion and refusing to play by the rules. His unhinged behavior has drawn the ire of fans, fellow superstars, and even WWE management. Now, rumors are swirling that a WWE legend might be returning to put Owens in his place. Could this be the moment when KO is forced to answer for his reckless actions? And who could be the legend that steps up to the challenge? Let's explore the possibilities. Ever since being drafted to SmackDown, Kevin Owens has embraced his old-school, no-nonsense attitude, leaving a path of destruction behind him. He's never been one to play nice, but recently, he's been even more aggressive, attacking superstars unprovoked and ignoring authority. Some of his most shocking moments on SmackDown in recent weeks include brutally attacking Austin Theory and Grayson Waller after a tag team match, sending a clear message to anyone who crosses him, delivering a devastating powerbomb to LA Knight through the announce table, causing the megastar to miss a week of action, getting fined by WWE management for attacking a referee during his match against Solo Sikoa, interrupting an in-ring segment between Paul Heyman and the Bloodline, mocking Roman Reigns in his absence, and getting into a wild brawl with Solo and Jimmy Uso. Owens has made it clear that he doesn't care about consequences, but sooner or later, someone is going to make him pay for his actions. And that someone might just be a returning WWE legend. If a legend does step up to confront Kevin Owens, who would it be? WWE has a history of bringing back legendary figures when things spiral out of control, and there are several potential names who could fit the role. Kevin Owens has often been compared to Stone Cold Steve Austin due to their similar rebellious attitudes, brawling styles, and willingness to cross the line. Owens even shared the ring with Austin at WrestleMania 38, where he was on the receiving end of a brutal beatdown from the Texas Rattlesnake. Could Austin return once again to teach Owens a lesson? Austin has always been WWE's go-to enforcer when chaos erupts. A surprise glass shatters moment on SmackDown would bring the crowd to its feet. Austin could deliver a stunner of his own and remind Owens that there's only one true outlaw in WWE. A Kevin Owens vs. Steve Austin rematch at an upcoming premium live event would be a massive draw, especially with Owens acting like a loose cannon. Another legend who could return to deal with Owens is John Cena. Cena and Owens have a long history dating back to Cody's main roster debut in 2015, where he stunned the WWE Universe by defeating Cena clean in his first match. Owens has taken multiple shots at Cena in recent years, mocking his part-time status and diminishing his legacy. Cena made a brief return in 2023, but hasn't had a major feud in a while. This could be his perfect opportunity. Imagine a SmackDown moment where Cena's music hits and he steps into the ring to confront Owens, telling him that he's lost sight of what WWE is all about. A match between the two at a major event like WrestleMania or SummerSlam would be a blockbuster. While The Undertaker has been officially retired since Survivor Series 2020, his presence is still felt in WWE, and he has made sporadic appearances over the years. Could the Deadman return for one last chokeslam to remind Kevin Owens of what happens when you go too far? Owens has shown no fear or respect for legends, making him the perfect target for the phenom. Undertaker has a long history of punishing rule breakers who disrupt WWE's order. A one-night-only confrontation where Undertaker lays out Owens with a chokeslam and a tombstone piledriver would be an unforgettable moment. Even if Undertaker doesn't wrestle, a dark, ominous return segment where he confronts Owens in the ring could be enough to shake the prizefighter's confidence. Edge has been known to return when WWE needs a legend to handle business. Although he left WWE in 2023, there is always the possibility of one last showdown. Edge and Owens have never had a full-fledged rivalry, but the rated R superstar could be the one to bring KO back to reality. Edge has stood up to bullies before. Owens would be no different. A feud between them could produce some incredible promos and brutal matches. If WWE wants Edge to have one last epic program, Owens would be the perfect opponent. If WWE does decide to bring back a legend to confront Owens, there are several ways it could happen. Imagine Owens bragging in the ring about how no one can stop him, only for the lights to go out and a legend's music to hit. Whether it's Austin, Cena, or Undertaker, the pop from the crowd would be enormous. 2. An authority figure calls for backup. If WWE officials, like Triple H or Nick Aldis, feel Owens has gone too far, they could bring in a legend to handle him. This would add a level of authority to the situation and give the legend a reason to step up. 3. Owens crosses the line one last time. Perhaps Owens attacks someone he shouldn't have, forcing a legend to come out of retirement for one last fight. This could be an emotional, high-stakes story leading to a major match. Kevin Owens is playing a dangerous game with his recent actions, and if he continues down this path, he might just find himself face-to-face with a returning WWE legend. Whether it's Stone Cold, Steve Austin, John Cena, The Undertaker, or Edge, someone could soon step up to put Owens in his place. Could this lead to a blockbuster match at WrestleMania 41? Could Owens be forced to show some respect? One thing is certain. If a legend does return, Owens better be ready, because when the past comes knocking, the future usually pays the price.